What's going on, guys? It's Jake of Upfast Games, and this is Contrast Part 9, if I'm not mistaken. Just took care of the whole thing with the light tower, and now we're doing this.
Enjoy the show?
I want you to meet the little girl who turned the lights back on.
You made the lighthouse work?
I fixed the puppet show, too, and the pirate ship.
You fixed the pirate ship?
It was only a little broken.
See? She's almost as smart as you. Of course, she's brave, too.
What's that supposed to mean?
That you're rich, famous, and afraid of a little girl.
What would you have me do, Mr. Fenris? Take her on my world tour? Take her to Shanghai and Istanbul and those other filthy and dangerous cities as some sort of apprentice? Is that what you came here to propose?
Daddy, no!
I don't know, just... Didi deserves better. They both deserve better. They need you.
I think they need you.
Me? I'm a walking calamity.
No, Daddy, we
You
need
risked
you.
your life to be with them.
Johnny, what did you do?
He nearly got himself killed to get you back. I wouldn't do that for anybody.
But I'm just gonna keep screwing up.
I can help you fix things.
Would you take me back? For good?
Oh, Johnny.
Yay!
Would you like to see my workshop? Again?
Yeah,
I bet you get to Shanghai on your own steam.
but how?
Well, you'll figure something out. After all, you are my daughter.
How'd you do that? I thought only Dawn could do that.
It's been a long time, hasn't it? Thanks for taking care of Didi.
Alright, well then. This was a pretty short part, wasn't it? At the same time, I suppose that, you know, it makes for a good sort of tagline as the ending to Contrast. Yeah, so if you guys, or I hope you guys enjoyed the playthrough, and if there was anybody who was having trouble with some of the platforming stuff or some of the, you know, different stages in the game, I hope that this helped you in some sort of way. This was a lot shorter than I was expecting. I was thinking it would be a few more, at least a few more stages, but I'm certainly not disappointed. I like the fact that it was as long as it was. A lot of these kinds of games kind of like to outstay their welcome, and I feel like this game didn't do that. That having been said, I think $15, which is what I paid for it, is a bit steep for a 3-hour game, I think it was. I mean, I would say $10 would be more appropriate for a game like this. That having been said, you know, it's not really up to me. I recommend anybody who wants to play this or who is looking into playing this, I recommend just, you know, waiting until the game goes on sale on Steam and playing it then. Or maybe rent it even for the PS4 off Gamefly or something like that, I guess, would be another solution to that. That having been said, yeah, I thought it was a really fun game. I know, like, throughout my playthroughs, I get really, really, like, hyped up about a game, or not hyped up, but, like, really emotional, I suppose, could be an appropriate word for it. And it's not that I'm upset or that I hate the game, it's just in the moment I get frustrated about certain things, but it's not that I hate the game, even though there were definitely some issues. You know, there was definitely some glitchiness throughout the game, and that kind of took away from it at certain moments. Like a couple videos ago, I was having trouble being able to jump up onto some stairs, which was the only way to be able to do the thing that I was trying to do at the time, and it wouldn't let me. I had to jump on it like just right, otherwise it wouldn't let me, and it's kind of silly that was an issue. That was one of the biggest problems with the entire game. It wasn't even like you know, it wasn't even a puzzle. It was just trying to jump up to get to the next stage, and it wouldn't let me. You know, that was in the in Vincenzo's workshop specifically. That having been said, you know, I thought that there were a couple other things. You know, so sometimes whenever I'm platforming on the shadows or something like that, it'll push me right out of the shadows for no apparent reason. Even, like, sometimes it makes sense, sometimes, you know, there's something coming down on you, and it can only do that. But for something like this, or for something like what would happen on occasion, what I'm talking about, made absolutely no sense. And I don't know, it could just get kind of annoying at times. Overall, I thought this game was a very good platformer. It had some challenging puzzles, not overly ridiculous or anything like that. It challenged your mind, made you think a little bit. I've never been great at puzzles. That's never been one of my fortes, per se. But that having been said, I still didn't have an extreme amount of difficulty with it. I had a, it was moderately difficult. It was somewhat difficult. Not easy, not extremely hard, just in the middle. So, yeah. Overall, as a game, as a platformer even, I'd probably give this 7.5. You know, as a platformer itself and a puzzle game, I definitely recommend it for anyone who likes those types of games. It's really in the top tier for that. And I'm sure that as it goes on, developers will patch up any sort of glitchy issues that it has. Other than that, there's really nothing else I can say, I suppose. So, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to like and subscribe and all that, and I will see you guys next time.